Hello, and welcome to GAM Plexus. This video will give you an overview of the software, its components, and a brief insight into its function. GAM Plexus is a new paradigm in lighting control software. Based in Magic Sheets, it's a new way of thinking about lighting control. Once you get started, you must first select the show you wish to open. Select from the list shown in the command box and click Open Show. Each show has several pages of Magic Sheets. Tab between them at the top of the page simply by clicking on the number. Now, you can lay out your Magic Sheets in any way that you wish, and in a way that makes sense to you. If you want rows and columns, well, we can do that too. The command box. The command box is always located in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. From here, you can access major functions of the program, as well as other menus and features. The main menu is always visible at the bottom of the command box window. Live enters live mode. Record enters the record mode. View goes to view other functions. File is to save your show, open an existing show, create a new show, or import fixtures. Setup is to enter the setup mode. Click on a menu button to access that menu. The View menu accesses controls such as channel check, club buttons, MIDI show control, and DMX display. We'll talk more about these in other videos, or you can see your quick start guide. Making adjustments in live mode. In live mode, any adjustment you make happens as you make it. On a Magic Sheet, fixtures are represented by squares, and groups are represented by circles. To select a fixture for adjustment, click on it. It glows yellow. All control panels appropriate for that fixture will appear. In this case, a conventional fixture. Adjust the intensity level with the slider. The intensity is reflected numerically and graphically in the fixture icon. You can also use the keyboard to enter the fixture name or number, the equal sign, and the desired intensity level. That information appears in the command line in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. To select multiple fixtures at one time, hold down the Control key while selecting the fixtures. To select a group, click on the circle of that group. All the fixtures in that group will glow green. Adjust the level with the slider, or you can type in the group name, equal sign, and the intensity level. If the values are different, the slider will look like a thick bar, showing both ends of the value spectrum. You can adjust the levels relative to each other, or if you want them all at the same value, you can right-click on the slider to bring them all to the same level. When selecting an LED fixture, the color picker appears. You have a choice of colors, 3 major brands, plus a dynamic custom color picker. Control-click to select multiple fixtures. The selected fixtures will appear in the command line. To change color, simply click on the color from the picker, and all the selected fixtures will change to that color. The same color is reflected in the fixture icons. When you click on a moving light, all available control panels appear. You can adjust attributes with appropriate sliders such as level, strobe, iris, edge, and zoom. To change the position of your moving light, simply drag your mouse across the pan-tilt trackpad control panel on your screen. Use the H or Home button on each control panel to return the attributes to their home value. These can be set up and customized in your setup menu. More on this later, or see your quick start guide for more information. Select patterns in the wheel menu by clicking on the name of the pattern or using the slider to highlight it. You can customize your pattern names in the setup menu. Recording a cue and running a show. Enter record mode by clicking the record button or pushing Ctrl-R. Fixtures to be recorded will glow red. Enter the cue number into the text box, which is already highlighted, or use the arrow keys to get to the correct cue number. Push the Enter key or click Record. Your cue is recorded. To run cues, click the Run Mode button and the command box will glow green. You can then push the spacebar to execute cues. Or you can simply push the Go button. To go to a cue, enter the cue number in the box and push the Enter key. To save your show, click the File button. Then click Save Show. Your show is saved. Let's take a look at the setup mode. Click the Setup button in the lower right-hand corner of your command box. A navigation pane will appear on the left-hand side of your screen. This is where you access all the fixtures in your rig. Groups appear on the top and fixtures are on the bottom. On the setup screen, you will see everything that you can adjust. All the control panels become visible for viewing and moving. This is also where you set up your magic sheets. On your magic sheet, you can arrange fixtures and groups by dragging and dropping them into the positions where you want them. Move the control panels around by simply dragging and dropping them into your desired positions. You can also use the rubber band feature to select multiple fixtures, groups, and control panels at one time and move the entire selection around as a unit. If you want to go to another page of a magic sheet, simply click on the tab at the top of the page. Now to add groups or fixtures to a magic sheet, select it from the list on the left. Groups are on the top, fixtures are on the bottom. Fixture information for fixtures in use follow from other magic sheets. In this case, color and intensity. Letters below the fixture icon indicate adjustable information, L for level and C for color. Repeat the process of dragging and dropping fixtures until you have the layout you want, and then arrange the fixtures any way that you wish. To add a label, go to the New Label button in the upper left-hand corner of your navigation pane. Click on it, then drag and drop it into position. Right-click on the new label to add or edit text. The text editor will appear and you can type in whatever text that you want. When finished, click OK. Labels can be moved like any other object, so you can fine-tune its position if desired. When finished, click Live to enter live mode. The cue tracking sheet. Click the View button in the main menu at the bottom of the command box window. Click the Cue Sheet button and the Cue Sheet window appears. You'll have to resize it to your desired size, and if you have a second monitor, we suggest that you put it there. Fixtures in each cue are represented by colored boxes. Each box contains attribute information relevant to each cue. Cue numbers are always in a column on the left-hand side of the screen in sequential order. Attribute information in each fixture box are things like intensity level, fade time, dark move status, color information, cue information, blocked or unblocked status, pan tilt movement, wheel or gobo selection, beam information for edge and zoom values, shape information for shutter and iris values, and other information. You can edit all of these in blind. Simply right-click on the element you wish to edit and make the adjustments from the drop-down menu. To copy a cue, adjust timing, move cues, or change other values, simply right-click on the cue icons and make your adjustments in the drop-down menus. Thank you for joining us. I hope this short video was helpful.